Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Complete My Collection Challenge. This is a series dedicated to hunting down the Funko Pop grails that I've wanted in my collection for a while now, but I started with a $0 budget. Last episode was literally the last video. Went to the nerd store and I found some really cool stuff over there. But as far as things to update you on, there really hasn't been much since the last episode. My balance still stands at $100.42. Still have a couple of pops in my inventory, and with one of those pops that I have in my inventory, I think I have an idea. And I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys, and without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go. Hey, howdy, hey. Made it on over to the mall, guys, where Raz Closet and also Pop City is. So actually a fun thing over at Pop City, guys, one of the owners wanted a pop that I had in my inventory for the challenge. And it's this guy right here, the Glow Tyrant. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Subscribe to Top Pops.
Okay, that was a little strange. But anyways, I brought this because I'm going to either sell it to him, one of the owners wanted it, or I'm gonna trade it into the store to see if they have anything that I want to check off on my list. Either way, it's a win-win. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a little bit of extra fun for today's video. All right, made it on to Pop City, guys. Let's head on in and see what they got. All right, guys, we're gonna start off right here where they have their new section and everything. So this is all the things that they get in just recently, and I'm actually seeing a couple of really awesome stuff. So first thing that I want to show off to you guys is this Bing Bong right here. I've been thinking about adding this to, you know, my Complete My Collection challenge list. Sometime we might have to do it, but it's really cool to see the original one. I don't even have any of the original Inside Out Pops, but I love Pixar. So one day I need to add that to my list, but it's awesome to see that here in person. Kind of browsing through some stuff, seeing if there's anything else in here that I am looking for. I don't think I see anything on this side. Over here, they have a couple of different cool figures in here, guys, like the Supernatural one, the Castiel. I know that one's always one people are looking for. John McClane from the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Die Hard. But we also have Shaggy right there from Scooby-Doo. I don't think there's any Scooby-Doo pops on my list, but that's a fun original pop. And if you guys didn't know, they've actually made Digimon pops too. I think this is one of the newer ones. Yeah, this is definitely one of the newer ones, but a couple years ago they made some, and those ones are a little bit harder to find. But then they also have Daphne right here, one that I already have in my collection. Tombstone is another fun set of pops. I think I might pick those ones up maybe someday. I don't know. I saw the movie the other day and I thought it was really cool. So maybe one day I'll have to add the pops to my collection. I'm a big Looney Tunes guy. I know that there is a Looney Tunes pop that's on my list. I already have Daffy right here, but still a fun one to see. Kind of browsing through everything else, seeing if there's anything else. I'm not noticing a ton. I gotta say, out of all the Harry Potter pops, I think this is probably the best one. If you guys know the little hidden secret, you can take off Quirrell's turban. Voldemort's on the back, but for those of you who didn't know, it's a fun little hidden detail for a Harry Potter pop.
Wicked.
But anyways, guys, let's keep exploring, see if there's anything else that I want to show to you or anything else that I need for the collection. I always like checking out this display case right in here. Usually there's not anything that I collect in here, but there's some fun Star Wars grails. I feel like I show them off every single time I'm here. Some fun horror related pieces like the art with Clown with the Glasses, the Jason Voorhees. Ooh, that's the Green Glow one as well. A couple of sign pieces, some fig pins, but I always got to show off the heavy hitter cases while I'm here. And as I turn around, guys, I see some more fun things. Bob's Burgers. Like I said, there is a couple of Bob's Burgers pops that I'm looking for. I have all of these original ones right here, but with the Tyrant pop that I brought in today, guys, there might be a Bob's Burgers related piece that we might be doing a trade for today. So we'll see how that goes, but a little bit of a hint for you. But for the most part, there's tons of different television and movie classics in here. Gotta love it. As I turn around, guys, I found some pretty fun horror related pops and some Walking Dead. Check out all the different ones that they have. They also have some other anime and other television stuff in here, like Attack on Titan and also Supernatural and Breaking Bad. They have a lot of the different Breaking Bad pops in here. Definitely some grails for a lot of people. Not ones that I'm collecting, but I did enjoy the Breaking Bad show back in the day. Made my way over to the video game, kind of cartoon Disney related section and sports, trying to see if there's anything that I want in here. One pop that I noticed, guys, fun fact, Jason Kelsey, if you didn't know, was the fastest selling Funko Pop on Funko.com, I think within the last couple of years. It was one of the special edition ones that they made as many as they sold. So fun fact, if you didn't know that, guys, shirtless Jason Kelsey. But I like to see the Assassin's Creed pops right here. That Ezio is pretty cool. Fallout's always really fun to see too. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that I necessarily want or need in this section. Behind me, guys, they have some icons, add icon related stuff. I do love Milton the Toaster. That's a fun one. Trying to see if there's anything else. Punchy is really cool. Count Chocula cereal box. But before I get to the other grail cases, guys, here are their current display toys for the month. We have a My Hero Academia one if you guys want to check out some of those. I think this might be my favorite out of the three. We have the Superman one right here as well, with some mega Superman grails back there. Some Chase sodas as well. The Chase Superman, is that the 144 piece Superman from, like, I think that was maybe a Hot Topic exclusive back in the day. A prototype, three prototypes. I'm finding so many cool things in here. This is an awesome display. So many cool pieces in there. And then we also have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Equally as cool, guys. We got the golden cards up front. I think that's Slifer, the Sky Dragon. I could be wrong on that, but that statue is really awesome. Some fun pops that are mixed in there, but love the displays this month. I made my way on over to the grails right here. I'm not really seeing anything that I need right off the bat, guys, but we have some Lord of the Rings heavy hitters like King Aragorn, the 2-pack with Aragorn and Arwen, Soul Eater. Those are always some grails for sure. Trying to see what else is in here. Ooh, the 3-pack is epic. The 2-pack from Game of Thrones is always a good one too. But yeah, swinging around here, guys, to this corner, trying to see if there's anything else in here. The Cowardly Lion is great. Loch Ness Monster, Lime Sour Patch Kid, Captain America is awesome. Probably one of the better Captain America pops. But yeah, if you guys want to take a look at all the other ones that they have in here, they've got plenty of great stuff. Yeah, I came down here, guys, to their other grail case. Tons of fun pieces if you guys want to check them out. Tons of signed WWE in here. That Mumra Blacklight is really awesome. That was one of the new limited pieces on FUNKO.com. The Glow in the Dark Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Home Alone 2-pack, a couple original Disney with Jiminy Cricket and Judge Doom. Yukon's awesome from Rudolph. Freddie Funko's Danny Phantom's always cool. And then a bunch of other signed pops in here, guys. I always love the selection that they have here at Pop City. A couple pops that I want to show off to you real quick are some of the new NFTs. We have the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia right here with all the different ones. I'm trying to remember which one's the grail a part of this set. Looks like these are all different legendary ones. And I think that one might even be the... I think that's the Ultra. I can't remember, but I've never seen these in person, so these are definitely really cool. And some of the OG Shrek ones as well with Puss in Boots and Shrek. You can't go wrong with those. Okay, guys, so like I was saying, I brought in this Tyrant that I found in a couple videos ago, and so what we'll be doing today is, this is on my list right here, guys, the Freddie Funko as Captain Cutler. So we're going to be trading for this one, and also whatever is like left over cash-wise, we're going to be getting this Louise as well. So I'll work out the numbers and everything here in a second, but that's kind of what we're doing. It's kind of almost like a trade for this guy for these two, so pretty excited about that. All right, guys, so we came to a deal. So I ended up paying just $27 for these two pops, essentially. I mean, the condition of the Glow Tyrant was pretty good. There was a couple of little dings and dents and everything, so I was happy with just paying $27 for everything. It was almost like a trade, if you will. But anyways, I need to head downstairs because there's one more place that I can visit in Raz Closet. But I do have to say thank you to the people at Pop City for working with me. Made it on into Raz Closet. I'm gonna check out all their different pops, see if there's anything that I want to get today. But I mean, I always love coming in here because it's just such a vibe, guys, and they have an awesome selection of Funko and tons of other stuff too. But let's kind of take a look around. I'm not seeing anything in the sports section that I need. I will say this Bat Boy is pretty awesome. I have the original one. I don't have the Fanatics Day Out one that's limited to 1,000 pieces, but I've actually met the person that designed this. Super cool dudes. Shout out to Tanner. Actually, his name's right on the back right there. Definitely in the realm of things that I like to collect for sure. All right, coming on over here, guys, we have some horror pieces. I think that Leatherface, the original Leatherface, is awesome. And if you ever see the chase, that's a plus too. That's definitely a hard chase to find. But let's take a look. Let's see what other things I can find. Some more horror, some more video games. What else do we have in here? Even more horror. I find this one down here kind of funny. We have the good old Entertain Mart sticker on the front right there. So shout out to Entertain Mart, I should say. Oh, I haven't seen this one in a while. We have the X-Files Alien. That's a fun, unique pop, guys, from 2015. That's like a 10-year-old pop. Don't see that one very often. Then we've got some more video game stuff in here, guys. Shout out to Fallout. I've actually really loved the series that's over on Amazon. So these pops are definitely fun to see today. I think probably one of my favorites got to be Codsworth for sure. But also Resident Evil, guys. You know that I recently just found and traded in my Tyrant, the Glow one from Target, so it's fun to see another version of that, but definitely a ton of great pops. But yeah, television, movies, I'm gonna kind of scan through here, see if there's anything that I want to point out to you or need. Okay, kind of taking a closer look. I don't see anything. You love me the Scooby-Doo pops, so shout out to the Ghost Clown right here, guys. I love all of the different monsters or villains. I hope that they make more. I know that they've been doing it in a lot of NFT sets, but if they made a common wave too, I wouldn't I wouldn't be upset about that. Taking a look at their Grail case in here, guys. Tons of different anime stuff. The Green Goblin on the glider is awesome. Billy from Saw is great. Ozzy Osbourne, I feel like I highlight that every time I see it. What else? Hannibal Lecter's cool. The Alien NFT set is awesome. Some chases. You got Pebbles in there. E.T. sign. The Freddy Funko, the Surf's Up Joker and Batman are really cool to see. El Chapulín Colorado is awesome. The Daredevil ones. I mean, he's always got some good stuff in here. All right, taking a look at all the other things that they have in here, guys. We have some Spider-Man, which I love the Into the Spider-Verse stuff, so that Spider-Man's awesome to see. Like I said, other Marvel, Old Man Logan. Big shout out to one of my first ever Comic-Con hunts right there, guys. I remember hunting this down at Hot Topic. But let's see, anything else that I want to highlight over here? Fun Pops, nothing that I need though. Shout out to the little Simpsons section that's in here, guys. I love the Barney Pop. I mean, honestly, I love all of these Pops. They have such great detail to them. Comic Book Guy might be one of my favorites too. I mean, all of these are my favorites. Let's be honest. Okay, folks, one pop that I'm seeing back here that I really love, and I think I show this off every time I'm here, but the Kevin with the Up House. I remember once that I found this, just Kevin by itself out of box at Entertain Mart. Didn't have the house with it, but it was an interesting one to find separated. But one day I'll need to add this to the collection. Folks, on the back counter as well, some new arrivals, some really cool ones that I want to show off to you. A couple of 2,000 piece ones, the grayscale Raphael and Michelangelo. You don't see those ones very often, and looks like they're in mint condition too, so that's definitely an added bonus. We have the Freddy Funko right here from Fallout as well. Princess Sparkle from the NFT My Little Pony set. Some signed pops in here. That Burning Walker's really cool. Clone Commander Cody is awesome, but tons of awesome new arrivals. But I'll definitely have to keep looking around, see if there's anything else that I'm looking for, but I always love coming here. Alrighty, folks, back at home, I am pretty excited with what I picked up. And I think I mentioned this, guys, while I was leaving Pop City, but I ended up spending only $27.69 for both of these things in here. I guess if you combine it with what I paid for the Tyrant, which with the one that I found at Entertainment was $18. So in a way, I guess these figures technically costed $40 because of that Tyrant, but you know, for numbers sake, it was just $27 and whatever cents. And you guys already know what I added to my collection right here, guys. First off, we have the Louise Belcher Box Lunch exclusive. This was in support of Feeding America, and I think a portion of this, when it was sold, went to Feeding America, or at least like they donated like a certain amount of meals when this was sold. I can't remember specifically, but this was a Bob's Burgers pop that I did not have in my collection. Like I said, I have all the original line and some of the exclusives, but this was one of the exclusives that I did not have. And honestly, I love Bob's Burgers, guys. I hope that they keep on making more Funko Pops of all the fun characters that are on that show. But for right now, guys, let's check it off the list, add it on over to the shelf over there. And honestly, Bob's Burgers is such a great show. Okay, and for pop number 2, this is one that I kind of passed up on back in the day because I was kind of new to NFTs and the Pop Digital set back then. But for right now, this is a grail for sure. Really excited to have this in the collection. This is the Freddy Funko as Captain Cutler, limited to 2,000 pieces. And in order to get this one, guys, with the Pop Digital set, if you're familiar with that, it's online digital cards. And in order to get this one, you had to get the whole set of cards. And back then, I don't know why I didn't get all the set of cards because I got a majority of the figures from that line, but for some reason I missed out on this one. So since, you know, we were able to work out pretty much a trade for that Tyrant, I figured this one would be a great one to pick up. And I love the Scooby-Doo Pops, guys, and this might be one of the best Freddys. I think it turned out awesome. But nonetheless, it is something that we can check off the list, add it on over to the shelf, and yeah, guys, really excited to have it. I gotta say, that was a pretty fun episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below, out of Raz Closet and Pop City, what would you have picked up? Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Like always, remember to be kind to one another, always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.